Speaking of burning too bright and dying too early, comedians Red Foxx and Andy Kaufman are both dead, but that won't stop them from going on tour together as holograms. A company called Hologram USA today plans to announce the tour, according to an exclusive in the New York Times. What do you think about the hologram thing? Is this a dumb parlor trick that nobody cares about, Christina, or are people actually going to go and watch comedy routines by holograms?
I mean, this is a weird one because Red Foxx and Andy Kaufman, like, look, I mean, because their comedy styles are a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like Taxi and Sanford and Son are a little bit different to me. I mean, Andy Kaufman was just such an absurdist. I mean, this honestly seems kind of like an Andy Kaufman prank, right? Like, this seems like something Andy Kaufman would have done when he was alive. He'd be like, I'm going to go on tour with the dead comedian as a hologram. I don't know. I mean, it just makes me think of, like, I don't know. I'm kind of always weirded out by these hologram dead celebrities, like the hologram Tupac and you know, I don't know. It reminds me of I don't know.
It is weird. And I actually think the Tupac one worked because everybody was surprised by it. Everybody in the audience was high as a kite. So it must have been completely
completely
weird.
No, it was at Coachella, right? And everybody was like, oh my God, it's Tupac, he's back. We all knew he was still alive. Because that's been a rumor that's been like in the community for like eons, is that he didn't really die, went underground, and Machiavelli is who he really is and whatnot. But like, it's this is just this is weird. I'm gonna say though, I would be intrigued to see what a comedy routine between Red Foxx and Andy Kaufman would look like. I don't know. I'm
not. I mean, it sounds. The whole point of stand-up is it's a real person. You know, that's one of the.
That is the whole thing. I mean, well, you know what? You make a good point, because if all it is kind of a mashup of like their comedy albums, or their comedy bits and like back and forth, then no. I mean, that's lame. It's what was the thing? American Idol did this like a billion years ago, where they had like Elvis and Celine Dion or something side by side. It was a really weird thing. I don't know. This just strikes me as one of those things where it's I mean, yeah.
Red Foxx is going to do Here Comes the Big One routine, but the big one happened in 1991, Red Foxx. So
I was going to say,
this doesn't work anymore.
Like, you know, I mean, look, exactly. Take me home. And it's like, you are, dude. Like, this is depressing. Plus, I mean, I don't know how many, like, what is the audience for this? Because again, I keep having to harp on this, but I feel like the audience is for like Red Foxx. Yes, thank you for finding the Celine Dion and Elvis thing. Fantastic. I love it. My father was really excited by that moment, I have to say. My father's a big Elvis fan, and he was super excited by that moment.
Yeah, and it's not the bloated Elvis. It's the slim and trim, like Colonel Sanders looking Elvis.
It is. It's like Elvis. Like it is not the last 5 years of Elvis's life at all. It is like the Elvis that we would like to remember existed. But I can't understand, like, what's the cross section between people who are both Red Foxx and Andy Kaufman fans?
Oh, what's the cross section between people who are like Red Foxx, who know who Red Foxx is, and who are into holograms? I mean, it's like,
that's a very good to say. I was like, I mean, I think they still play Amen reruns on like BET and some of the other like TV Land and stuff. But like, and obviously we know Sanford and Son. But like, really, it's like Red Foxx, really? Yeah.
So I have a prediction about the future of entertainment, of hologram entertainment. I think there's going to be a casino in Vegas that specializes in this. They're going to have this big special purpose stage, and people are going to come from all over the world and see dead celebrities perform. And I think that's a perfect use for it, and it'll become a a cheesy Vegas thing.
I think Vegas, and you know what? I would a year or two ago I would have said Atlantic City, but frankly that idea is too good for Atlantic City. Yeah. No one wants to be in Atlantic City, not even dead people.
Yep. Because okay, I'm not gonna mention any Trump like material.
I know. I was just it was so easy. I mean, but yeah, that would be I'm with you. I think this would be a great Vegas thing. I mean, it'd be a good thing for one of the casinos, is like, especially like we just had the Celine Dion thing. It would even be good if like Britney. I know she's at an area wherever she is, like if she gets sick and can't perform, it's like, let's just have hologram Britney. And then we could like choose, like do we have like crazy Britney when she shaved her head and got like fat at the VMAs and was like drugged out? Or do we have like Britney like with the snake? Like you have, I mean, it could be kind of epic.
You could have all of them. All of her backup dancers could be each and every possible permutation of Britney Spears.
Oh my God. Every VMA Britney Oh my God! Like right now, Mike, like my mind is being blown. This should happen, and I really hope Lauren Hawkinson is watching online. I'm sure she's not, because Lauren Hawkinson, who's been on the show before and stuff for me as guest host, would be so down with the idea of hologram Britney's Through the Ages on stage in Vegas. That is totally a Hawk thing. So I'm going to tweet her about this as this is over and let her know that she has to watch the end of the show, because, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, this has to happen. This has to be a real thing.
She should launch a company to make that happen.